What's up, everybody? I hope you're having the best day ever. I hope you guys are getting ready for bed soon, winding down. I know I'm up late, and there's a reason for that. The reason why I'm up so late is because I'm riding a high right now. There's just no way that I'm gonna go to sleep. There's just no way. It's not happening. At least not anytime soon. And I'm here because I want to talk to you guys about something. I want to share a little bit about what is going on in my life. I'm going to be giving some updates, be sharing some stuff. I got all the streams up right now. I got the Insta, the Facebooky, all the groups. Hello, how you doing? Well, Wayne, I'm up this late because I'm riding a high. I was just a guest on a podcast, Vet Chats with Jenna Carlton. I'm going to switch the microphone. I don't like the way it sounds. Test. And it was absolutely amazing. It inspired me. It made me want to record an episode. And I love you too, Halal. Made me want to record an episode for my podcast, the Vet Rise podcast with Juan Perez. And one of the main reasons why I did it was because a veteran influencer came on the podcast, and I was in disbelief when he followed me. It's Matt's All Right, for anyone that follows him. He's been doing this for a long time, probably one of the first ones that I've remember seeing out there that was willing to talk about things that other people weren't willing to talk about. He was willing to say stuff and step out of his comfort zone and share stuff that other people weren't really willing to talk about. He used comedy, he used the sketches, but he actually addressed veteran suicide, veteran issues, PTSD. And he gave me a follow, and I sent him a message, and he told me that he's a big fan and he can't wait to see where I'm at in 2 years. And it made me think, I'm doing great, Matthew. Thank you. I appreciate it, Halal. It made me think about where will I be in 2 years. I'm such a big proponent of thinking in decades, not days. But in 2 years, my gosh, it made me reflect on what I've done in the past year. I'm going to talk about that today. In the last year, I've made probably over 300 to 400 reels. I wish I knew exactly how many it was. I went from having 200 followers on Instagram to 2,000. I went from having 200 followers on TikTok to 20,000. Launched my podcast 7 days ago. And honestly, the best part about all of this is the Vet Rise Academy, my coaching program, because I get to influence and change lives. And I get to help veterans change their lives. I appreciate it, Wayne. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. I know you will be changing lives as well. Halal, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Matthew, finish my task, or is it they are tomorrow issue? Yes, we talked about this. I love that. And I'm riding this high. I'm in the middle of leaving my job. I'm in the middle of going through a divorce. I don't publicly talk about it because it's one of those things that I was embarrassed about. But there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm in the middle of going through a lot in my life. 2024 was absolutely just crazy. Sheridan, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy that the transition has been hopefully better because of my videos. Black Betty, I don't know what you mean by that. But going back to what I was saying, it's been absolutely amazing. And I don't know where I would be right now if it wasn't for taking action. if I didn't believe in myself enough and have this outrageous delusional confidence in myself that turned into real confidence, because I do the things I say I'm going to do, because I follow through, because I said I'm going to launch my podcast, and within 2 hours I had recorded my first episode, because I take action, because I don't allow the negative things from the military to hold me back, because I leverage the positive things from the military. Today I released, honestly, what I believe to be the very best episode of the Vet Rise podcast. The title is The Veteran Culture Crisis: Why Things Need to Change. And I chose that title at the end of recording it because I realized that we are not where we need to be. Why, you asked? Well, because we still have too many veteran suicides. Because we still have too many children growing up without their fathers and mothers. Because we still have veterans that refuse to get help, that don't talk about their issues. Because in the military, when you talked about having issues, you were ostracized. You were ridiculed. And I get it. In the military, you couldn't talk about these things because you were going through it. Sheridan, I'm happy that it helped, man. And if you ever need anything, I'm here. I'd love to talk to you further, and I want to know how you're doing. So if you ever need anything, my DMs are open. I just launched a podcast. If you want to listen to it, I think it'll help you. It's the Vet Rise podcast with Juan Perez. Down diggity. Yeah. And like doing something about that gives you more power than just acknowledging it. Because when you acknowledge it, you have the awareness of it now, right? But now it's your responsibility to do something about it. There is ways to heal. I promise you that. And having PTSD is something that happens when you go through an abnormal situation. I'm sure someone here knows the quote, but I believe it's something along the lines of PTSD is a normal reaction to a abnormal situation or something like that. Basically, the point is that as we get out of the military, we bring things with us that served us when we were in. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we also bring things with us that no longer serve us. We don't have to be the war fighter. We don't have to be a person that embraces the suck. You can choose intentional hardships at times, absolutely. Jumping in an ice barrel, working out hard. But you don't have to look and seek misery. You don't have to live a miserable life. You don't have to accept that you get drunk every night. You don't have to accept that you have PTSD and you don't deal with it. You don't have to accept the fact that you're unhappy. Because sometimes when you feel like that is your lot in life and that is your place and that is just what you get because you're a veteran, and I guess I have PTSD and I use dark humor to cope because I don't want to face myself. When you do these things, you end up stuck. You don't heal, you don't deal, you don't change. We need to change. Military culture inside as well, Wayne, I do think it needs to change. I don't know exactly how. I think you might have a much better perspective than I, based on the fact that you did many more years than I did. And I have much more time in the veteran culture. And I think that we need to start taking ownership of the fact that when we leave the military, we don't deserve anything. When something is deserved, it's given to you without you having to fight for it. You have to earn it. You have to earn that VA rating. You have to earn doing the application, filling out the resume, putting all of your skills that you've translated from the military onto paperwork. Now, let me be clear. The fact that you served the military and you raise your right hand, you've earned the right to a lot of benefits, but we have to go out there and get them. We have to exercise that right. We have to exercise the fact that we have to go to the VA. We have to get help. Because when something's deserved, you feel like you don't have to work for it. We need to work for it. We need to advocate for ourselves. We need to address our issues. We need to change the veteran culture. Crocheting is a great way to calm your brain down. I use it as hyper-focus and something under my thoughts. I love that. We have to change the veteran culture from the inside out. We can't rely on anything or anyone else to change it for us. We have to be willing to do the things that other people won't do, won't say. We have to be willing to get help. Because when you get help, when you admit that you have an issue, when you start facing the problems inside of you, it gives you more power because you empower other people because they see that it's possible. They see that other people can do it. And it becomes easier. It becomes better. Thank you for watching episode number 8. I appreciate you. What'd you think of episode number 8? I just released it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And Dom, you've been fighting the VA for years. Keep advocating for yourself. Keep advocating. I would encourage you to change your language. I think that when you think of a fight, you think you versus. And we're not versus. We have to make it work for us. We have to be better by actually making things work for us. And how do we do that? We do that by going to our appointments, filling out the paperwork, getting advocacy help, such as the DAV, making sure that when we are met with resistance, we don't give up. We don't throw in the towel. We don't just embrace the suck and say, well, this is how it is. Just because it's been this way for the longest doesn't mean that it has to be this way forever. We have to change. Because when we change, others change, the culture changes, and before you know it, veteran suicide will go down. Veterans will realize they can get help, they can seek help, they can talk about their feelings. There is no such thing as being weak when you are being vulnerable, because when you are vulnerable, it is a superpower because you are allowing other people to be vulnerable with you as well. Yeah, I feel you, DS Infantry. Well, I'm going to encourage you to not only think before you speak, but start changing how you see yourself. Because if you can see yourself as you, as someone that served in the military, you can start seeing yourself as someone that has much more value in this society now, and it'll help you start changing the language. You did something amazing. You did something amazing, and there's nothing wrong with that. But we have much more left to do in this world. DJ Rico, what's going on? Aloha, brother. How you doing? You're right. Definitely need to use more VA veteran resources. It's something I don't use because it feels given. Ulysses, I'm going to address that because a lot of people feel that way. When you, as a leader, because I know who you are. I know that you're a leader. I know that you are a man amongst men. And I know that people look up to you. I know that you know that about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should be proud of who you are. When you refuse, or when you don't, or when you haven't decided to get help or go to the VA or get resources or get the things that are available to you, it takes away the power of us being able to complain about the VA, us being able to say that the VA is not up to standard, us being able to say that we don't have enough resources. There's so many organizations out there that want to serve, but they have no one to serve because no one gets these benefits. No one wants to say that they need help. No one wants to say that they need them. And when we do that, when we actually get the resources and are willing to go to the VA, it's also going to inspire, and it's also going to change the lives of the newer veterans that are getting out. Because when I got out, all I heard was veterans talking bad about the VA. All I heard was veterans saying that if you even mention the word PTSD, you're never going to get a job as a law enforcement officer. So what did I do? I kept my mouth shut. I kept my mouth shut, and instead of getting the help that I needed, I kept my mouth shut. And instead of getting the help that I needed, I suffered. I suffered. And it took me a long time to realize. One of the reasons why I realized it was because Matt's all right. He posted that he went to get help. That he posted that he was going through hard times. And seeing someone being willing to talk about it gave me the power to be willing to do something about it. So just remember, Ulysses, you getting help, or you going to the VA, or you deciding to finally use them, it's not just for you. It's for your family. It's for your children. It's for your friends. It's for future generations of veterans. Because we do have an influence in the veteran community. We are the influence. We are a culture within a culture within a culture. We are a subculture of small individuals in this country that did something absolutely amazing. But we have to remember that it was just a part of our lives, and we have so much more to accomplish. For sure, trying to just be a good man, but shit's still lingering. I don't think that will be gone. So DS Infantry, it can be. If you start taking action, you can reach out to me. I can tell you all about what is it that I can do for you. I can tell you about the Vet Rise Academy, but it's up to you. I promise you, when you start looking at things differently, when you start allowing yourself to be in control of your life, when you take ownership over the fact that you are exactly where you are at because of the decisions that you've taken, because of the fact that maybe you haven't done some things in life, because of the fact that you made some mistakes in life, there's so much power in that. Because that literally means that you can influence your future. You are in control of your future. You can decide to do things differently today. You don't have to wait till tomorrow. You don't have to wait. And before you know it, things will get better. You will be able to make the changes you want. Thank you guys all for joining. I see everybody on all the platforms, on the Instagram, on the Facebook, on the TikTok. Thank you guys for joining. I know it's been a while since I've been here, but I want to come on and just talk to you guys. Ulysses, I am very happy to hear that. Remember, man, if we don't fight for these resources, benefits, if we don't use them, they will grow away. And they really will. There's been a lot of organizations that stand up, nonprofits, that want to serve veterans, but nobody reaches out to them. And when they do reach out to them, they get tied down with the paperwork. And then they quit because it becomes too much. And then they use dark humor to cope. Whoa, this is life. It shouldn't be that way. DS Infantry, why don't you send me a DM? I think we've spoken before, but I would love to see if I can help you a little bit more specifically. Thank you guys all for being here, by the way. I really would love if you guys would go and listen to episode number 8 of the Vet Rise podcast. I think you guys will really get a lot out of it. It's a lot of the things that I'm talking about right here. When you decide to get help, when you decide to be vulnerable, when you decide to stop running away from your demons, when you stop treating them as demons, and when you realize that it's just emotions, it's feelings, that's when you can start healing. Because when you don't, and you bottle them up, they're gonna come out. Family members will see them. Your friends will see them. And before you know it, instead of you addressing the issue, you resent other people, you alienate, you push everybody away, you look for echo chambers to validate your feelings, and you join this Facebook group where all they do is just talk negatively about society. And that's a problem. That is a huge problem. On Facebook, older veterans, older generations of veterans that unfortunately didn't address their issues, and now they're going through it. A lot of them are so stuck in their ways that when I go on there and I post something such as, you can still do epic shit. The military was just one chapter of your life. Keep being amazing. A lot of them took it personally. There was so much hate. There was over, I think, 400 comments. And more than half of them were negatively talking to me, saying that I didn't know what I was talking about, calling me names, saying I was a pogue, saying I probably didn't deploy, saying that I'm just here for myself, that I'm trying to profit off of veterans. I wasn't talking about my business. I was just sharing an opinion. An opinion that if you really look at it and you dissect it, it's not meant to offend anyone. Because the military was a part of your life. It was a chapter. You can still do epic shit. You can still do amazing things. And if you don't believe that, then that's an issue. Because you have to believe in yourself. You have to have this undeniable belief in yourself, because that's one of the things that you can bring into your current life from the military. The undeniable belief in yourself that it's not about if, it's about when. And on TikTok, for the new age veterans, it's quite different here. There's a lot of support for these messages. A lot of veterans and active duty guys that are ready to get out, that come here and they want to hear more. They want to see these messages. They want to be spoken to. They want to have that breakthrough. And I encourage everyone to seek that. I encourage everyone to challenge themselves. I encourage all of you to find a way to make your life a little bit more meaningful by being intentional in your every single day-to-day life. I don't know anything more than you. I just have different experiences. I'm no better than anybody else. I've been in bad places. I've made so many mistakes, and I'm still making mistakes. But I know why I'm doing this. I know that I'm going to be the generational change for my family. I know that I am going to be the one that ends and destroys the trauma by healing from it. I know that I'm going to be the reason why my son has a different life than me. I know I'm going to be the reason why my daughter has a better life than me, because that's why I'm here. Brings a smile to my face. And I wouldn't be here if I wasn't taking intentional action every single day. It matters. You matter. Your future matters. I'm going to open up the floor for questions. I'm going to open up the floor for discussions. If anybody wants to talk about anything, if you want to give me a issue or a struggle that you are currently going through, if you want to talk to me about what is it that is going on in your life, and you want some feedback, some advice, strategies, things that you can do, I'm all for it. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to give you specific actionable strategies that you can use to make sure that you can find a way out of that situation you're in. Scott, what's going on? How you doing? I'm doing great. Best day ever. I'm glad to see people connecting on here. I see there's a couple of guys that might have been in the same unit. So, if anyone has anything they'd like to ask, talk about, I'm here for it. I am JP, the veteran coach. I am the host of the Vet Rides podcast, where my goal is to make success after service accessible to every veteran. And I am on a mission to change veteran culture. But I can't do it alone. It starts with all of you hearing this message, talking about these things, taking the steps, being willing to feel a little uncomfortable momentarily, but getting a lot out of it, changing your life. 258. Okay, I see you. Congrats on what you're doing, bro. Cheers. Hello. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's been quite the journey. A year ago, I had 3 clients. Now we're in the 50s, changing lives. The program that I have, I won't spend too much time on it because that's not why I'm here. But it's the Vet Rise Academy. And we help veterans with not only fitness and nutrition, but transition, accountability, mindset work. And we challenge their perception of life. We challenge them a little bit. We help them grow and evolve and not just survive, but thrive in society. G4, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome to the show. I appreciate you. Thank you. So what's everybody up to tonight? What do you guys want to talk about? Do me a favor. If you are watching live, drop your branch of service in the comments. I want to know who's watching and from where they're watching. So if you're watching live, and if you're not a veteran, that's all right. Just drop what city you're from. So if you're watching live, do me a favor, comment below what branch you were in and what year you got out. And if you're not a veteran, that's all right. Let me know where you're from. Army, Hua, Tyler, what's up, man? So again, if you're watching live, do me a favor, comment below. Let me know where you are watching from. Ohio, beautiful. Army, okay. 2020. All right, you've been out for about 4 years now. How has the culture shock been since you've been out? DJ Rico, Army, Hawaii. I see you're on the Instagram today instead of the TikToky. I did 4 years active, 18 years in reserves as a DS. I've been a cop for 19 years, just got VA rated Friday. Congratulations. So happy to hear that. That is beautiful. I'm very proud of you for doing it. And the length that it took you, honestly, it's irrelevant because you did it. You've done it. You have it. And I'm proud of you, man. And thank you for continuing to serve. I'm also in law enforcement. So I see some people watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know what branch you're in and, you know, where you're from and what you're up to. Honorable discharge 05. Okay, DS infantry. Transition was rough. The mindset is the hardest part. Still have my days. Well, listen, in my opinion, those hard days, they are when you are tested the most, because that is when you can make the change that's needed. The easy days, those are the days where you're not challenged. Those are the days where life just happens and you are going about it. But the hard days, that's when you get to be a fighter jet instead of a hot air balloon. That's when you get to be intentional. That's when you get to stop and tell yourself, I don't have to be this way anymore. I can make changes. The world does not have to get me. I am worth it. I am amazing. I can do these things. And there's a lot of stigma, sure. But you guys are doing great. Losing weight is a hard challenge. Quit drinking, thank God. Congratulations on the quitting drinking. And DJ, if you want to lose weight, man, you already know. Send me a message. We can help you. I can help you. This is what you guys get out here in the world. All my videos, all my stuff. Imagine what you get in my academy. Much more of this, I'll tell you that. D, what's going on? Been out for less than a month and I have been at the lowest point in my life. D, I want to tell you right now, this is your launch pad. This is you getting to the point where you needed to launch and change your life. Let go of any of the veteran ego that you might be feeling. Let go of any of the stigma. Let go of any of the issues. Get the help you need. Go to the VA. Find military members that have been out maybe a little bit long. Find veterans that have been out a little bit longer than you. And let them help you. I hope my videos help you. And if you need to reach out, I will reply. I can help you. I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years and I got out in 2022. I was a 0621 radio operator. Nice. I was the RO for my sniper team for about a year. I was a Marine. I was in the Marine Corps. I was a scout sniper. I was infantryman. I deployed to Afghanistan in 2010. And I've been out since 2013. Zero said, I'm not going to lie. I've been struggling, but I'm slowly getting back on my feet. Don't do it slowly. Don't take baby steps. Take massive action. Change what you need to change. Maybe it's your environment. Maybe it's the people you're hanging out with. Maybe it's the way that you live your life. Maybe it's the fact that you're not working out. Whatever it is that you are working through, take massive fucking action. Don't do it slowly. When you do it slowly, you are still allowing negative stuff in your life to be present and you keep moving it aside, but it's going to keep showing up because you're telling yourself that you're not willing to go all in. You're telling yourself that you're not willing to have that belief in yourself that you can take massive action. And you might be thinking, well, I'm trying, I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, man. But you know what? I know that you can do better because I believe in you, because I've been there. And I know that you want to change your life, and I know that it matters to you, so you got to just take massive action. Hellman, I was in Safar Bazaar. 3-5 was in Marja. OEF was my last tour. Thought I was all good. I'm out. Did not realize how much it stays with me. So DS Infantry. The hardest thing about getting out is not realizing how hard it's going to be when you get out. There's a culture shock when you go into the military, but you're surrounded by people that are going through the same culture shock at all times. So eventually you do very well and you get to rise and you get to be around people that are very much like you, your peers. When you get out, it's another culture shock, but you don't have anybody around you that understands you. Maybe you move back in with your family. Maybe you try and get a job with a bunch of people that just don't get you. This is why I put it back on you. You are responsible for trying to do your best. You're responsible for trying to change the dynamic. DJ, I want to see you message me. I will reply. And if you want to just get a head start, click on the link in my bio and we'll get you squared away. I promise you, it's worth it. Yes, you got to find your fire team. You got to find your platoon. It's funny that you say that. When I got out, I went to a Marine Corps league meeting. Rain, thank you. I appreciate that. I love my voice too. I used to hate it. And now I love listening to my podcast because then I can get better about it, right? I was in RSC North in 2010. Okay. I was all the way south in 2010. So when I got out, I went to a Marine Corps league meeting and I was wearing this hat. I was very proud of myself. I was very full of myself. And the hat had a patch on it that said sniper. And that's not something that I normally would have worn when I was in. But I was out. I was confident or arrogant, depends how you look at it. I was hypervigilant or paranoid, depends how you look at it. And I met these two Marines, Danny and Joe. And they made fun of me and they busted my balls and they asked about my hat. But they took me under their wing. They proactively looked out for me. They continued to reach out to me. They made sure that I had the best support system that I could have. Lupe, what's up? How's it going? Lupe, I am still up right now because I had a very, very awesome podcast appearance today. And I don't know if you know Matt's All Right. He does TikToks and videos. He commented and followed me and told me that, he's a fan and I'm just riding a high right now. Oh, well, you know what? I appreciate my positivity too, Rain. I really do try and position everything as an added value in my life. Nicole, how you doing? Thank you for joining. So I really do try and position everything in my life as an added value. Because right now, if you know, I'm going through some of the hardest times of my life. But they don't define me. They help me. I get to sharpen my mind. I get to work on myself diligently. I get to position everything as an added value in my life. I get to change who I am every single day to make sure that I have the best day ever. Because why not? Why not? This world, this life, why would we let it tear us down? Why would we not seek peace? Especially after we've been out. Especially after all of the trauma and all of the issues that we dealt with in the military. You guys made a sacrifice. You missed birthday parties. You missed holidays. You might have missed the birth of your son. You guys deployed. You guys made a sacrifice. It's time to no longer sacrifice your family or your life or yourself. It's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's time to make the best out of every single day. And it's not easy. It's not easy. But it's not about faking the funk. It's not about pretending to be okay. It's about finding reasons to be happy. It's about finding reasons to do epic shit. Letting go. It is freedom, 258. I completely agree with you. There's a lot more help out here now. Yes, there is. And we have to use it because if it doesn't get used, they will lose funding. They may not be around for much longer. And we have to keep talking about these things. And DS Infantry, I'm going to challenge you on that. The VA doesn't suck. The VA is just like any organization. They have flaws. They have good people. They have bad people. It's about you advocating and fighting for yourself by having a positive mind, by manifesting the best results for you and other veterans. Because when we say stuff like the VA sucks or the VA will kill you or don't go to the VA, guess what happens? The VA gets worse. Nobody goes to the VA. New veterans hear these things, they see these things, and then they refuse to get help. We can talk to veterans all day, but if we find this echo chamber, if all we do is keep talking about the problems, we're not looking towards the solutions. If you're talking about the problems and trying to figure out the solutions, well, that right there is one of the biggest things that we can do. Everybody's afraid to seek peace. They don't know what it holds for them. Yeah, Ricky, but think about that, man. Like for the longest, we've been preparing for war. Why not seek peace? Why not allow yourselves to heal? Lupe said, we ask God to give us strength, brother, but never about the obstacles he puts in front of us. The obstacles are there for a reason, right? Thank you for dropping the comment to make us strong. Absolutely. Lupe here knows what I'm going through. Lupe is a close friend of mine. I'm very thankful for having Lupe in my life. Because of him, I've been able to find some peace and enjoy my day-to-day. So thank you, Lupe. I appreciate you and your friendship and all the encouragement that you give me and all the support and all the ball busting too. And yes, I'm going to be late tomorrow. Agreed, bro. Such disagree there, but with you most of the time. That's cool, man. You can disagree and there's no harm in that. There's no harm in that. And Scott, we need to keep working on it. Did you just tag yourself, Lupe? I appreciate you, Rain. Thank you very much. And thank you for, I think, diamonds. I still don't know how this TikTok works. I have the most followers on here, and I still don't know how anything works. It's a lot, and it overwhelms me. But I appreciate y'all being here. And for everybody watching on Facebook or Instagram, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you too. Rah. All right, 258 said, I stayed away from the VA for years because of BS and wasted a lot of time of my peace. Have you now gone to the VA? Yeah, you have, right? You said you got your rating. You keep doing that. What you doing? Thank you. What's up, Israel? How you doing? Yeah, you did. You mentioned that. I'm happy that you did that. Because if we don't, nobody will. If we don't fight for these things, nobody will either, right? And we have to keep fighting for them. We really do. Rico, what's going on? Thank you for joining. Carter, how you doing? Thank you for joining. For everybody joining, do me a favor. Let me know what branch you're from for anybody that just joined. And I'm going to be here talking. You know, I love to talk to you guys. I am in Illinois. DS Infantry, I'm proud of you. Even if it's rough and it doesn't work out, like, work towards something by actually doing the work. Guys, the goal is not a happy life. The goal is the week to week, the day to day, the waking up, the doing the workout, the eating the right foods, the staying away from the alcohol, the meal prep, the proper nutrition. The goal is those things. The byproduct of you doing these things is happiness. That's how we achieve happiness. That's how we achieve peace. The VA is not a race. It takes time. And we have to be willing to be patient. I think that's why they call it patience, right? When you're at the hospital, you're a patient because you have to be patient. It's a marathon. Trayvon, what's going on? Where are you from? For everybody watching, I want you to think about what would be the number one piece of advice that you would give to a new veteran that just got out. Took 11 months for my claim, but it came nice. And you got the bad pay, right? So the letter of intent is very important because that's when you get the bad pay from. So I thought it says it's all drill sergeant. File a claim with the VA. Do it. Do it. 100% do it. How's everybody doing? Edgar, what's going on? Keep showing up. Absolutely. File a claim with the VA. Absolutely. Best advice? Yeah. What would be the piece of advice that you would give to someone that is just getting out of the military? Ricardo, I just saw your application pop up. Thank you for being willing to make a change in your life and for being willing to try the process and actually change your life. So, Ricardo, thank you for doing that, brother. I appreciate you. I'll see you on whatever day that application is. So, just trying to up it. I am service connected. Yeah, definitely, dude. If you are service connected, upping it is the number one thing you can do to really change your life because it will help you financially, it will help you emotionally, it will help you with the medical stuff that you have to deal with, right? What's going on? The medical stuff that you have to deal with, right? Scott Gross, well, JP, keep up the great work. Hope everyone has a good night and a better one tomorrow. Love that. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Good night, brother. Appreciate you. John McNally, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing amazing. Hope you're having the best day ever, brother. Where are you guys watching from? Where are you guys at? I know most of you already said, but if we have any new viewers, and if you've been watching for a little bit, I appreciate you hanging out. If you want any advice, any opinions about anything, if you want to ask me something, like I'm here for it. I'm here to talk and share and learn and listen, collaborate. Anything you want to talk about, I'm here for it. I'm here for you guys, 100%. DJ Rico, I saw your name pop up right here on my computer, and I'm really excited to talk to you. I'm going to send you a message on Instagram because I want you to have a little bit of information before we meet. Well, I'll have to do it later because I can't do it right now, but I'll send you a message in Instagram later on. Actually, I might be able to do it. I'm going to send you a message separately. How's everyone doing with their goals? How's everyone doing with the things they're working on, the things they're achieving? How's everybody just, what's something that you're proud of, something that you are working towards, something that you're just excited about? I want you guys to share a win. I think I might turn on my coaching hat momentarily. I'm going to talk to you guys the way I talk to my clients, but we'll do that in a second. Hawaii, DJ, oh yeah, he's in Hawaii. New Jersey, none of my guys got me in. None of my guys got me in. What do you mean by that? None of your guys got you in. What do you mean? What's the heart? Did you just gifted me something, right? Hooligan. Indicted tonight. What do you mean, brother? You got indicted tonight? Is that what's happening? Hooligan, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the heart, the support. It means a lot to me. Just got the #1 gifter badge. I worked warehouse jobs and it helps me stay focused on task at hand. I like that. If that's what works for you, then that's beautiful. You gotta find what works for you. And I'm happy that you're doing that. Hooligan, thank you very much for liking the live. I appreciate you. Possible to DM you to join your program. Ricky, so you can either DM me or you can click on the link in my bio and it will take you straight to my application to join my program. And a little bit about my program, I'll just tell you guys if anybody wants to hear about it. So the VetRise Academy is designed to help you improve your mental and physical health, build new skills and habits, and create a strong foundation for your future. I cover different topics from sleep, nutrition, habit building, and provide strategies for managing these issues. My program is for veterans, by veterans, and it offers a supportive and understanding community that we all have missed for so long. It is your new tribe. And on top of that, I also create a custom workout program and nutrition plan specifically for you to meet you where you're at, to make sure it doesn't overwhelm you, to make sure you actually enjoy it. Now, I offer the support that you need to succeed in every aspect of your life, whether it's improving your health, building new skills, or planning for the future. That's what we do. Does this sound like something that would benefit you? If it does, the link is in my bio on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. On all of them, I am JP the Veteran Coach. And if you guys are watching here, I would really love it if you could give me a follow on Instagram. I'm trying to develop that platform a little bit more. DJ Rico, I'm very sorry to hear about your buddy that passed away from medical illnesses. It really hit home. You guys are both instructors at Fort Lee AIT, feeling numb. Use this as a sign of why you need to take care of your health and yourself. Live a better life for you and for him. Understand that these things are very sad and they're very hard, and there is a mourning process, DJ. But I promise you that you living a better life, not just for yourself, but for him and for your family and for others, to be the example, to be the reason why others can live a longer, healthier life. That shit matters, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. We'll definitely talk more about that. And Ricky Aguilar, like I mentioned, if you are interested in VetRise Academy, the link is in my bio on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. 258, no, as supervisor, as a LEO, glad no one got me indicted. Everyone went home safe. Okay. I was a little confused on that, but none of my guys got... Oh! I understand now. I got you. I'm also LEO. Rain, thank you for liking the live. No, I got it now. It took me a minute, but I got it. Yeah, I'm happy that they all stayed out of trouble tonight, and I can tell that you're a good supervisor. Melissa is on the Facebook Live. Thank you for joining, Melissa. Melissa, I just had a very good podcast appearance, and I'm riding this high, and that's why I'm live right now, this late into the night. Why are you up this late? What's going on with you? What's new with you? I see you staying busy. I see you doing the things. I see you making change, making things happen. I love it. I moved my chair down too low. There we go. Love to see it. Rain, thank you. We're night owls. So I try not to stay up this late, but I'm riding this high. And I'm definitely not going to bed in the next hour or so. And I'm feeling really good. And Melissa's always up this late. Okay. Yeah. I'm happy to know that everybody's doing well. So I'm on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook right now. So I'm trying to read everybody's comments. Yeah, Melissa. So typically I'm not up this late, and I have things that I do to help me fall asleep. I'm going to send you a link just because I think you would enjoy it. It's the sleep module that I send my clients on how to develop better sleep habits. Not that you need it, but I think you would enjoy it, and maybe it'll give you some ideas. So I'm going to send it to you. I don't know where I'm going to send it. Actually, I'll just post a link right here in the comments. I think I can. I think I can. Where is it at? Let me see if it posts. Can you let me know, Melissa, if the link posted? I posted it, but I don't know if it actually posted. I listen to meditation, fall asleep, and 10 minutes later, I'm out. Okay, I like that. Oh, you're up again. I guess not. Rain over here sharing the live. Thank you, Rain. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you're here, share the live because Rain just shared it like 50 times. Thank you, Rain. Wow. So that's a good thing. Thank you very much. And I'm also glad I'm awake right now. Everything kind of happens the way it's supposed to happen, right? Rain, thank you. Rain just shared my live. No link. Okay. Let me try a different way before you leave. I think you'll like it because it's something that I've been doing. Obviously, I was influenced by the Change Lives Academy in the way that I do it. So let me try. I'm gonna just send it directly to you, Mel, because I don't know how to post it. Oh, here it is. I think I can do it here. I think you'll like it. It's something that I've been doing. All right. That should post, I think. Hopefully you see it. Seriously, I feel better knowing that others have been there too. So DS Infantry, that's one of the most important things that I talk about, realizing that we're not alone, that other people go through these things too, and that it's not an uphill battle because it's not meant to be. If you look at the resources, if you start taking deliberate action, if you start changing your mindset, we can actually change the culture and the way that we do things, right? If you hit over 10,000 likes, you'll hit the FYO. Oh, that's awesome. So how many am I at right now? So I'm at 1,600. So you're really helping me. The FYP. Thank you. I really don't know how TikTok works yet. Like I'm trying, but I hate to say it, but I'm a little bit older than I think most people that like did TikToks or started TikTok, and I don't do the dances or the stuff. I come on here to talk about veteran stuff. But thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. So if I hit over, is it 10,000 likes? So if I hit over 10,000 likes total, like on my profile, or for the live? Everyone I know is over 30. Okay, damn, you know some people. I don't even know how many I have. So is it 10,000 likes? No, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not. I'm not saying I'm old, but I just never really learned how to use TikTok when it first came out, and now I'm each live. Okay, so right now I'm still 8,000 something far away from the lights, right? So do me a favor, if you guys are watching this, please like the TikTok. Melissa, I'm glad you got to click on the link. Maybe it'll give you some ideas. I hope it does. I send those out to my clients one every week, and it gives them something to work on for that week. 47. Okay. Yeah, man. You're in your prime. You are in your prime. So, Melissa, what are you working on tonight? 9/11 happened and I was already enlisted. Interesting. I was in, I don't know what grade I was in, but I remember I was in a Catholic school and I was in a church, and the principal came in and she said that plane just hit the Trade Center, the World Trade Center. And I think I was young enough to not really know exactly what it meant, but I was old enough to understand that there was some sort of gravity. And our teachers rolled out the TVs and we watched, you're trying to sleep. We watched the footage of the second plane hitting the second tower. And it was impactful. And I don't really know if it's something that we should or shouldn't have watched, but I'm grateful that I actually did watch it because it definitely impacted my life. Okay. Rain, you're going to get me to these 10,000. I'm already at 2,000 likes. Thank you for watching. So, Rain, let me ask you this. What is something that I can do better, or what's something that I can change, or what's something that can help me with the live? Is it going live more often? Is it and what can I do? Chris Taylor, what's up, brother? How you doing? You watched it in first grade. I want to say I don't know what grade I was in. Melissa, you just finished editing the video. I love that. Can't wait to see it. Your videos have been fire lately. I've been loving the videos. They're different. There's a more variety. I've been really loving the videos. And it was one of the reasons why I enlisted. I initially was going to follow my cousin into the Army, but the Marine Corps, man, those dress blues. And for everybody that's watching live on Instagram, thank you for joining. And thank you for watching on Facebook as well, Melissa. Thank you very much. And yeah, your videos have been really awesome lately. All right, and DS Infantry, you knew you were in for some combat. How quickly did you end up deploying from 9/11 to when you were boots on the ground? Chris, what's going on, brother? You're good? What are you up to tonight? Where are you from again? What state? What town? What city? And what branch of service? Remind me, please. You were in Bosnia before that. Rain, thank you. You're single-handedly helping me just blow up on TikTok. Thank you. So consistency. Can you join at 17? Wow, that's something. I joined at 18. What year did you join, Rain? Maybe I was in the first grade. Engagement on live. So doing what I'm doing. Okay, connections. When you say connections, what do you mean? Like, what does that mean? You enlisted in 2013. Okay. I enlisted in 2008. So was I younger than the first grade then? I don't know. I'm from Iowa. Joined the Marines at 22, 0311, 1st Battalion, 5th Marines. Is that Mateo? San Mateo? 6 months or so after 9/11. Yeah, that was fast. So you guys had a workup, I'm assuming. You guys did a very quick workup. I was older. Yeah, I was older. Yeah. You guys had a very quick workup, I'm assuming. I'm coming over on TikTok. Want to see it? Awesome. I'll see you on TikTok, Melissa. So, okay. Yeah. So, interestingly enough, I was with, so Chris, just so you know, I was with 3-1. I was in Horno. Make peace or die is our motto. We're balls of the Corps. 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, Lima Company, 2nd Platoon. And then 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines, Weapons Company, State Platoon. I was in Horno. I was with 3-1. And when I first joined in 2008, Mel, what's going on? Thank you for joining my live on TikTok. You transitioned over here. Thank you. And Rain, you're hitting me with these lights. I love it. I might stay here for a while. Maybe we can hit 10,000. That means a lot to me. Thank you. We're at 27 and you gave me a heart. You're the best. Like, you guys are absolutely amazing. Coach Mel, you gave me a gift. Thank you, guys. It means a lot to me. Thank you. I still don't know how any of this works, but I appreciate you guys so much. It means the world to me. Thank you guys all so much. Rain, you became a member on the team. I'm still learning all this. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. So when I enlisted in 2008, I got to my unit in 2009. And initially, we were going to have a very short workup. And we were going to be one of the units that was going to go to Iraq. Well, something happened. And that something was President Obama deciding that there was going to be a larger fighting force in Afghanistan. And we were going to make a very strong push into Helmand. So our workup changed. And in 2010, we deployed to Afghanistan. When I deployed to Afghanistan, I was so excited, internally nervous, but it was the culmination of everything. We did Bridgeport, and if you ever did Bridgeport, you know how miserable that is. Bridgeport was some of the worst times of my life. But we ended up deploying to Afghanistan. Austin Johnson, what's going on, brother? Love the name. Yeah, Bridgeport was awful. It really was. And oh man, terrible. But anyway, we get to Afghanistan and we do a RIP. I forget who we replaced. I forget what unit it was. But we replaced them, and immediately we took over the AO, and I was wearing all this stuff. I was a saw gunner, and I had a big old like rig to be able to put drums for all my, ammunition. That lasted like a week. And then I put it away and I never took it out again because it wasn't useful anymore. Live will end. I have to do a little puzzle piece. So I never took that big old rig out again. And I went as slick as possible. And I switched over from the large drum to carrying 3 or 4. I don't know what the real term for this is. Maybe you know, Chris. But I started carrying what we called a nutsack. I don't know if there's an actual term for it or not, but it's the one that holds about 100 rounds, right? And those were much more useful, much more mobile. I could carry more of them. They were just easier to take with me, right? And Afghanistan was an amazing experience. That's what we called it too. Yeah, I don't know if there's an actual name for it, but it's the nutsack. DS Infantry was so surreal, I guess. Landed on the ground ready to fight. That was when I knew shit was real. Yeah, we landed in the middle of the night, and we got off the helicopter onto our new patrol base, and we were ready to go, but we went into the patrol base, and we went off to our smaller patrol base, which was Cody Ram, and we were there for a while, and then we did another push south. We were the furthest units south in Afghanistan in 2010, and that's when shit got real. That's when we took contact. That's when we started getting into firefights. We went a week, I think, being out of our patrol base, no resupplies, no food. We really did some MREs. I drank the water. I got dysentery for like another week after that. And we were there. It was a great time, but it was also a bad time. And it's so weird when you think about it, thinking that the military was some of the best times of your life, but also some of the worst times of your life. It's about perspective, right? So let me zoom this out. Oh, getting comfortable. So everyone like the live, share it out. Yes, thank you, Rain. Please, everyone like the live and share it with as many people as you can. I guess if we get to 10,000, the live goes on the FYP For You page. So please, if you're watching this, do me a favor, like the live and share it. Thank you for the advice, Rain. You're helping me grow, and I appreciate it. So Chris, DS Infantry, thank you guys for hanging out for this long. Do me a favor, if you can like the live and share it, that'd be great. Jordan, thank you for liking the live. Jordan, how you doing? Do me a favor, Jordan. Where are you from? What branch did you serve in? And what has transition been like for you? Crap my ass raw. Dysentery was bad. It was. I went through like 3 or 4 pairs of pants. It was bad. It was very bad. Yeah, it was no fun. Yeah. I'm from Idaho, and I'm currently active in the Marines. Semper Fi, brother. Where? What unit are you with? And where are you stationed at? Thank you for watching, Jordan. I appreciate it. For some reason, the algorithm, well, I think I know why. The algorithm has been pushing my videos to active duty guys a lot more. 1-1. Horno? Right? Horno, right? You're in Horno. Man, I got questions for you, Jordan. Oh, man. Jordan. So I was with 3-1 from 2008 to 2013. Let me ask you something. Is the hot pizza motherfucker still there? If you don't know what that is, then he's not. But I'll tell you the story if you tell me if he's there or not. No, okay, that's unfortunate. I didn't think he would be. I mean, it's been a long time. So there's this old, crusty, retired Marine who, at the time, was probably in his 40s or 50s, but he looked like he was in his 80s. He would go to the Little Caesars. Is Little Caesars still by SOI? There used to be a Little Caesars in like the subway right there. Well, anyway, Domino's now? Maybe it was Domino's. It was. It's always been a Domino's. He would go off base and he would get like 100 pizzas from Little Caesars for $5 a piece. And he would drive on base. And he would drive around from barracks to barracks and he would just yell out loud, "Hot pizza, motherfucker." Cover your ears. I know this is a little rated R. And then if you yelled back, "How hot is it?" he would yell back. Maybe I don't know if I want to say it. He would yell back, "It's hotter than the Tijuana." I don't know why I don't want to say it. I think I know why I don't want to say it. He would yell back something vulgar. And he would sell the pizzas for $20 a pop. So he was making $15 per pizza. And they were selling like hotcakes. I mean, Marines want to eat food, especially if they're coming back from the field. He knew all the units. He knew where their training was at. He would drive out to the field and meet them in the middle of the night and just deliver Little Caesars pizzas, making a killing. Yeah, man. So what's Horno like? What is when I was there, Jordan, we had an older gym and they tore it down and they built a new gym. So the new gym is still there, I assume. We had just moved into the Hilton. The Hilton was what they called the new barracks, right? The Armory, the Armory will probably always be the Armory. And up on Horno Hill, there was honestly, when I got to that unit, we would go up there. There was just one or two crosses. I've seen pictures now. There's a lot more crosses up there, right? Yeah, this is a lot of memories, man. Yeah, I was with 3-1. I was in Horno. Man, do me a favor, guys. Like the live and share it. Rain has taught me that I have to ask you guys to do that. Please like the live and then share it as much as you can, because right now we're almost at 5,000 likes. And if we get to 10,000, that's the goal. If we get to 10,000, we get to the F4U page. And then this message, my videos, what we talked about, it can be shared with many more people. Rain, okay, your entire family is Marines. Rain, what branch were you in? I don't know if I asked you that. We get tired of our cram pets. Colton, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? I didn't see you there. Welcome to the live. Colton, do me a favor, like the live and share it with as many people as you can. I would really appreciate it. Jordan said that the gym is nice. We are going into the Hilton after deployment. Unfortunately, there's a lot of crosses. I know I've seen pictures lately and I've seen a lot of crosses up there. Hey, Jordan, if I come back to California, would you sponsor me to get on base? To come and hike up to that cross with you? This is a serious question. And I would love to, if it's something that you're interested in, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I would love to be able to talk to not just you, but all of your buddies and have like a platoon formation, not a platoon formation, but just be able to talk to you guys. I want to come back to Pendleton and be able to see the crosses. And I have been up First Sergeant's Hill just once. I was never in San Mateo, but we did work with the snipers over there a lot. And I know that there's a lot of crosses up there too. It's unfortunate, but you know what? It's a way to remember them, right? It gives us something to hold near and dear, and it's a way that we can memorialize them. And it's something that I think is beautiful because it gives veterans like me something, or it gives veterans like me a reason to want to combat the Horno and go on base. I have I don't have a vet ID. Like, what do you mean? Like I'm not retired. I left the military, so I'm not retired. I don't have a veteran ID, Colton. Is that a thing? Because I feel like I would know about that. All right, so you guys get back in May. Where are you guys at right now? The VA card works. I didn't know that. Okay. I have to find my VA card. I have it somewhere. Thank you for letting me know. Guys, do me a favor, like the live, share it. Thank you, Rain. You got me fucking rolling over here. Okie. Okay, cool. So let's keep in touch. Do me a favor, send me if you're not a follower, do me a favor, send me a follow. I think you are a follower, but let's keep in touch. And when you guys get back, I would love to be able to come see you guys and go up to that hill with you. I just have to register it. Okay. So I have to register my VA card with who? Who do I have to register it with? All right, Rain, you were Air Force. Okay, I saw that now. Your entire family is Marines, and you said, nope, I'm going to be the smart one, and I'm going to go to the Air Force. I don't know who Muzz is. Should I? I can look them up. I don't know who Muzz is. Okay. Yes, as long as you are a vet and have your ID card, they will let you on base. Okay, so I got to find my VA card. Or if you got the real star on your card too. So you mean the real star on my driver's license that says veteran? Because I have my driver's license says veteran. I don't know if I have the real star. Where's my wallet? My wallet's downstairs. You and your brother went to the Air Force. Okay. On whatever base you're going. Oh, okay. So register with the base I'm going on, or have the real ID with the star on it. There's a spot off the base that lets you get guest passes, and usually that is the place you register, I'm assuming. All right, cool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I really want to go back to Horno. I went back to Horno for the death of a Marine that was a buddy of mine that and we ended up back on Horno. And get this, we went back in 2016 or 17, and I went to the same barber in Oceanside, and he was still there doing his thing, and I got a haircut from him, and I gave him a really nice tip because my hair is so thick that I probably broke his clippers throughout the years. It was very cool to be able to see him again. You can use them to get on base. Commissary and PX access. Disability rating, I think, plays a part. Okay, yeah, I'm at 80 right now. I'm working on getting to 100. Register it. Yes. Okay, cool. Visitor office. Beautiful. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, like the live and share it. My 3 buddies are up there. I try to go visit over every now and then, but it's hard to get out there. Okay. Are you talking about the hill, brother? I'm sorry to hear that, but I know it's hard to get out there. I'm going to try and go whenever they get back from Oki. So whenever Jordan gets back from Oki, I'm going to try and make a trip out there. Muzz is one of the top military men on TikTok. Let me give him... I'm going to write this down. All right, so I'm going to switch something, and hopefully it doesn't reduce the quality too much. But my iPhone is on low battery. Right now, I'm using a DJI mic, so the quality is a lot better. But I'm going to switch to the cable, so the quality might reduce a little bit, but I'm going to try and move the phone closer to me so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So bear with me. Give me 1 second. Yeah, phone was at 5%. So I know the quality probably went down a little bit for the audio. And if you're watching on Facebook or Instagram, I don't think anybody is, but I'm going to stay on here for a little bit longer. There we go. All right, so I wrote down Muzz. I'm going to look him up. TikTok. I'd love to go up that hill again. Hey, Chris, let's make a trip out of it, man. Let's make a trip out of it. He's Army Reserves, I believe. All right, cool. He's my buddy. I'll give him a follow. I'll definitely check him out. Does anybody know who Matt's All Right is? Matt's All Right. Matt's All Right. He's does anybody know who that is? I'm asking for a reason. Do me a favor, like the live and share it. Buddy, if you get out there, leave a beer on by McMullen for me. I will, Carlton. What are your buddies' names? All right, so McMullen. I'm gonna write this down. McMullen, Arbiter. Okay. He's a purple harbor. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that, brother. Was there another buddy? Are they up on Horno Hill? Hey, Jordan, what's the name of... Oh, Arbiter is someone else. I'm sorry. Rain posted Arbiter. Arbiter is an influencer on TikTok. All right, I'll follow him. Never heard of him. Matt's All Right is someone that has been making videos for a long time. And I honestly think he was one of the first veterans that started talking about veteran issues, but he did it in a comedy style where he kind of uses dark humor, but he uses it in a very interesting way of addressing the issues that he has and that he is going through. And anyway, he gave me a follow today and he said that he loved my podcast appearance. Rico, you're still awake? Well, yeah, Rico, you're in Hawaii. What time is it over there for you, brother? Do me a favor, if you're watching, like the live and share it as many times as you can, please. Thank you for giving me the advice, Rain. I appreciate it. That would be cool to make a trip back out there. Definitely be a cool way to remember my time in. Yeah, I know. It would be pretty euphoric. I've only been back there once. It's 7:52 p.m. in Hawaii. It is about to be 1 a.m. for me. McMullen, Espinoza. Let me write these down, brother. McMullen, Espinoza, McCollum, Schmitz. What unit were they with? And are they on First Harges Hill or the Horno Hill? And is there an official name for the Horno Hill now, Jordan? Or is it still just Horno Hill? My people do live battles, so they're pretty big. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I'm not there yet. It's 2 a.m. where you're at. Rain, where are you at? You told me, I think, but I don't know if I would just call it the crosses. Yeah, the crosses. Hey, Jordan, let me ask you this. When you come onto base off of what's the main entrance? What's the Oceanside entrance called? McCollum. Got it. McCollum, Espinoza, Schmitz. I got you, brother. I wrote them down. Taco Eats Panda. Your message should be a part of TRS, especially for first termers. I'm trying, man. I really love what I do. I love being here with you guys. It saves me because it keeps me going in the right direction. They were 2-1. All right. The professionals, right? Yeah, so I'm working on that. Taco Eats Panda, right? I'm working on that. And I've had conversations with people that are in charge of taps, and I'm actively working on trying to find a way to get the message to them. I'm going to tell you guys straight up like what I want to do with Vet Rise Academy. So my coaching mentorship program, it helps veterans. These names right here, these are the names of all my clients. So I don't know if you can see them. I don't know if you can see them on the Facebook, but these are the names of all my clients. and pork chop is what we called it. So I think Rico came over to the TikTok because he saw that I wasn't replying over on Instagram. I'm sorry, I wasn't seeing it over there, brother. But I'll pay better attention here. Yeah, so I'm trying to. Yeah, was that main side? I thought main side was main side. Are we sure about that, Jordan? I'm talking about the one closer to San Mateo. I don't remember the name of that entrance. But anyway, my point was, as you come in through the entrance that's like right by Oceanside. No, damn, see, I jacked you up. I said it wrong. You're right. Main side is by Oceanside. I'm thinking of the entrance that's by Dana Point. No, not Dana Point. What is just north of the base? How did I forget this? Is it Dana Point? No, there's something in between. Where's Big Helen's at? Rain said, I don't even live stream right now, but I'm part of a bunch of a huge family. That's awesome. That's really cool. Florida, okay. Also, Lucky is a brand new vet as of last week. It was pretty big. Lucky. I'll look him up. I don't know if I can find him just with that name, but I'll try Lucky and then Veteran. I'm sure I'll find him. Thank you for telling me all this. I appreciate it. I'm getting help with a lot of shit finally too. Colton, that's good, man. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I've been getting better. I find out a new car and started college for cybersecurity. That's awesome. So you're using your VA benefits. Colton, how long have you been out for? San Clemente. There it is. Yes. San Clemente. What's the name of that entrance over there? I'll DM you their actual name because there's a lot of fakes. Okay, yeah, please do. That'd be great. Rico, thank you for joining and for liking the live. I'm sorry I missed your message on Instagram. I wasn't paying attention to the other platforms. I apologize. Yeah, working on it. I've been mentally retired since 2022. Okay. Hey, Colton. So if you need help in anything, if you need guidance, if you want advice, if you want opinions, send me a message. And if you want a little bit more, you can always contact me and we can talk about the VetRise Academy. I do work directly one-on-one with a lot of veterans, and we do a lot of work on mindset. The foundation of the program is fitness and nutrition, but we build on that. We change the narrative. We change the way that they look at life, their perspectives. We work on developing core values and principles so they know what to operate from. It's called the Savage Squad. The Savage Squad is part of the smaller group. And by the way, the Vet Tribe, TRIBE, on Facebook is my free Facebook group if you guys want to join that as well. It's a place where I post a lot of other stuff as well. The Vet Tribe, THEVETTRIBE, the Vet Tribe. Me and you met through DMs a long time ago. Yeah, the name looked familiar because I remember the Colton being spelled differently. Yeah, and I'm here if you need anything. And if not, that's not a big deal. Like my goal is to make success after service accessible to every veteran. Whatever that looks like, it looks different for different people, but I just want to help and be able to make sure that the trials and tribulations that I went through act as lessons for you guys. Because we can take the lesson without the scar. We can take a lesson and learn from it without having to go through the same stuff that other people went through. What is my battery at? Give me 1 second. All right, 32%. I just want to make sure it was charging. Can't remember the name of the gates for the life of me. That's all right. I can't either. Let me ask you this, though. This is my question. When you come in through that gate, is the big billboard sign still up on the hill across from the base housing? Like there's hills when you come in and there's a big billboard up there. Like, I don't know what's on the billboard. I think it's blank, but is the big billboard still up there? I met you in 2023. Damn. It's crazy to think that was last year. Last time I was there in 2021, it was. Okay, cool. So the reason I asked that is because on that billboard at the base of it, I wrote my name, and I'm just curious if it's still there. My nickname that the chief scout of my sniper platoon gave me was Beaner. And it's weird to be proud of a name like that because out here it means something else, right? But that was my name in my platoon, in my sniper platoon. I was Beaner. That was my call sign. My actual call sign was Stalker 1, but Beaner was me. and I wrote my name on there, and I'm just curious if it was still there. I wrote it, and I put the SS Bolts. We love our nicknames. I know it's weird. Like, if anybody called me that out here, I'd be like, "Excuse me," but I was very proud of that nickname because of who gave it to me. My chief scout, and he was a badass, and he gave me that nickname, and it stuck with me, and I'm very proud of that name. Yeah, brings back memories for sure. Guys, we are almost to the 10,000 likes. Do me a favor, like and share. We are at 7,000 right now. Let's see if we can get to the 10,000. Rain, you are a real one. I appreciate you so much. You are Debo. How did you get that nickname? I know from what. I know. Nothing but love. Thank you, Rico. I appreciate you. Rico, you probably still have sunlight, don't you? My call sign was Firecracker because I'm a white redhead. Oh, I love these nicknames. Who else had a nickname? Rico, what was your nickname? I'm small, but was heavies most of my career. When you say heavies, are you referring to planes? Or what are you referring to? I don't want to assume. I don't want to get canceled. Whatever. If I do, I do. Colton, thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Hey, who's here? Rico, do me a favor, like the live and share it, please. Rain is teaching me all about TikTok today. She's going to help me to get to 10,000 likes, because if we get to 10,000 likes, I go on the For You page. So when I get on the For You page, is it just during the live, or is it somewhere that I'll be for a while? How does that work? Do I have to stay on the live to be on the For You page and then I'll get more followers? How does that work? Oh, okay. My radio. Okay, so you walk around to 240 Bravo. Look at you. Damn. 240 Bravo. I like it. All right, my radio operator instructor was Red Dragon, and I'm not going to go into that one, but it is funny. Red Dragon. Interesting. And that was 50 cal. That's cool. Jordan's also humping a 240 and a 50 cal, one of the two. Love that. Jordan, so you guys are in Oki. Is that, what Mew is that? Is that the 31st? The 30 worst? You just briefly get the exposure on For You page while live is all. Okay, so I'll stay on the live. If we hit 10,000, I'll stay up 31st. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah. So my seniors did the 31st, and they got back, and they were all these salty 31st Mew warriors. And then we went to Afghanistan, and then we got back, and then we did the 11th Mew. And I was an assistant team leader, corporal, for my sniper team at that point. So I got the best bed. And it wasn't terrible. I think it was terrible if you were a boot, if you had to stand Firewatch. I think it was terrible for them. I don't know. I was a boot when I went to Afghanistan, and then when I came back, I was a pig for a while, running around with my pig egg and my ruck and my ghillie suit and doing all this stuff. And then I went to sniper school in 2011, and then from there, life got better, thankfully. But I made the decision that I knew I was going to be at the bottom of the barrel again, and I was all right with that. I've been on the 31st, hated ship life. Is it a lot of ship life on the 31st? Because I feel like you guys spend a lot of time in Oki, right? Heck yes, my brother was a mortarman in the Marines. That's awesome. 0341, that's awesome. Love the 0331 life. Yeah. Were you in Phoenix in Afghan? The base? No. I was in... I know what you're talking about. So we landed in Leatherneck, also known as Bastion. We went south. The main cop that we worked out of was called Kashte. And then when we pushed further south, we established Cop Rankle, which was named after John Rankle, who was one of the first Marines that was killed in action during our deployment. Not one of the first, but one of the ones that was killed in action during our deployment. And then they named the cop after him. I was in Safar Bazaar in the Helmand province down south. We spent a lot of time in Oki, but we spent time on ship that head to Thailand where we did Cobra Gold. Man, I've heard stuff of Cobra Gold. I never had to do it, thankfully. Yeah. Great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes. Don't forget to take a break. I'm not taking a break. I'm powering through this. Let's see if I have protein. Nope, empty. I got water. All right, never missing Afghanistan. They canceled Cobra Gold for you guys. Interesting. Why'd they cancel it? Drink Cobra. Yeah, I saw videos of that. So I went to Thailand, but it wasn't for training. Had a lot of fun out there. Yeah, but I was careful. Don't get me started. I was careful. All right, guys, we are at 8,700 lights. Let's get to the 10,000, guys. Do me a favor, share and like. So, Chris, what are you up to these days? What are you doing for work? And Jordan, how's deployment going? What rank are you? And how's deployment going? What are you guys up to? Colton, same with you, man. What are you up to these days? What's new with you? All right, you have a security job interview later today, so I need to go to sleep. Dog, have a good night. Hey, man, good luck. When you walk into the interview, fucking kill it. Walk in there with confidence, but also humility. You're going to do great. You're going to do great, Colton. I'm a police officer in Iowa, work nights, and I'm on our SWAT team. That's awesome. So I also work law enforcement in the state of Illinois. I'll say that. And I was on the narcotics or gang investigations team, and I worked undercover for a while, but that all ended about 1.5 years ago when I started this. So it's not that everything happens for a reason. We have to find positivity in everything. So because that ended, this started. That's a good thing. I'm just over here trying to hand feed my dog. Well, thank you. We are almost at 10,000 likes. I really appreciate it. Hell yeah, I'm excited. Rico, thank you for liking the live. Let's keep going. I'm excited. I've never made it to 10,000 likes. So do me a favor, share and like. That's the trick, I think, for now. And Rain, thanks to you, I'm working on it. So I appreciate you very much. Can I click on the profile and see more about the person? No. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Rico, liking the live. Thank you very much. Is there anything you guys want to know or hear about me riding the high? Hell yeah. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is there anything you guys want to know or hear about me or want to talk about? If you've seen one of my videos, or if you just want to learn a little bit more about me or anything at all, you guys have full access to me. You guys have my undivided attention. Definitely enjoy your videos. Keep making content. I appreciate it. I will. I'm not stopping. It's going to get better. So Chris, you're going to see my content step up a lot more. I just recorded 40 videos the other day. And my editor, I hired my cousin and I sent him through editing courses, and now he's my editor. What did I have for dinner? So I've been doing HelloFresh meals. Why? Because it's easy for me right now. I'm in a stage of my life where I have to use my time as wisely as possible, and the HelloFresh meals work best for me right now. I had I forget the name of the HelloFresh meal, but it's the HelloFresh meals, and I like making them. I make them with my son. My son's 2 years old, and I'm working on teaching him how to do it. Liam, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. Happy to have you here. Thank you for what you do. I retired in July. Will end up being 24 years. Wow, that is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you for your service, man. That's absolutely amazing. I'm going to tell you that your transition, your culture shock, your transition will be a little bit different than mine. But I do talk a little bit about it, meaning that you're still going to go through the culture shock. You're still going to go through a lot of the stuff that I went through. But because you were in for so long, you're going to experience it a little bit differently. So just remember that you have to let go of any ego that you bring with you and become as humble as you can, because you can get the best paying job or do whatever you want to do. It's just going to take time. And you're going to have to accept that there's going to be some 20-something-year-old maybe initially telling you what to do, but eventually you'll pass him up and you'll be his boss, or you'll take over your company, or you'll start your own. Actually, what do you want to do? How about I just ask you? And Liam, do me a favor. While I have you here, do me a favor and give me a like for the video podcast, or I'm sorry, the live, and a share, because we're almost at 10,000 likes. Content nowadays only brings you so far on this app. Yeah, TT pushed their live stream. There's a lot more. Okay, so I want to live stream more, is what you're saying. Would it benefit me to try and have a consistent schedule for live stream and post it so would people actually come specifically for a live stream if I do it at a certain time, like every week? I'm in real estate right now. I plan to do that on the side, though. I actually want to use VR and E. Okay, what do you want to use it for? Vocational rehab, right? Yes, advertise on your stories. All right, so advertise, which I don't really use my stories too much, but I need to do it more. Okay, so plan lives and advertise it on my stories. Thank you. To go back to school and become an ultrasound tech. That's awesome. That is awesome. So one of the first things that I would tell you to do is start documenting everything that you went through in the military. Let go of any pride. Apply for your VA benefits and try and get the best rating that you can. When you go into those appointments, understand that it is not about how you feel that day. It's about how you felt at your worst. And don't suck it up. Don't try and be a trooper. Like, be honest about the pains and things that you're going through and the mental issues that you might have. If you deal with PTSD, any of those things, like, be honest, man. This is your livelihood we're talking about. And make sure you apply for the VRNE and do all that stuff as quick as you can. And if you have any advice about the VRNE, or if Rain has any advice, please feel free to share. We are here to build a family. Just like you said, you're right. We're building a family. I went from having like 300 followers on here to like 5,000, 10,000, and I think I'm at 19.9 right now. And that's crazy to me. I never thought that I'd be here. It honestly only happened because I was diligent. I kept going. I didn't stop, and I kept just pushing through, even when I felt like I wanted to quit, even when I was going through a divorce, even when I was just feeling depressed and just anxious. I kept going. And my company has taken off. VetRise Academy is doing amazing. I've been able to help veterans in so many ways, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm currently finding a rebuttal. Okay, for your, I'm assuming Benny's means benefits. Okay. I hear you. Definitely getting all done. Anxiety, depression, torn ACL, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, talk all about it and understand that there's nothing wrong with it, because you're out and your mentality has to change. And if you need any help with transition, please feel free to reach out. I'd be more than happy to help you and guide you, as I'm sure there's a lot of people here that would do the same. We're here for you too. Absolutely. Everybody's here for you, Liam. So anything you need, brother. Last 2 years doing what I should have done the last 23 years. Yeah, but you know what? You're doing it, and that's what matters. That is important, and you're doing it, and I'm proud of you for that. Yeah, sorry, LOL, I'm on here too much. No, hey, thanks to you. Honestly, like, I'm going to get to 10,000 hopefully, and it'll hit the For You page, and maybe we'll get more people in here. So I appreciate you, Rain, so much. Chris Taylor's back. Guys, do me a favor, like and share the podcast. Sorry, I just launched my podcast, the VetRise podcast, and I keep saying like and share the podcast. So do me a favor, like and share the live. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate you. Yes, on the For You page. Liam, thank you for liking it. Liam, where are you currently stationed at? And what unit? Or what branch? I'm sorry if you already said it, but what branch? Colton, thank you for joining back again. Do me a favor, like and share. We're almost there. I'm excited. What happens? Is there like a confetti? What happens, Rain? Everett, Washington, U.S. Navy. Okay, cool, man. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you. Thank you. Not at all. There's no confetti. I just hit it. Sonar tech. Okay, cool. So it's going to be, so is the field you're going into in one way, shape, or form related to what you're doing now? I'm assuming no, but the word tech is in it, so you just might get more people looking on you. Thank you, Rain. That's all because of you. I appreciate you. Not really at all. Okay, yeah. And you know what, man? That's cool. Like, people say that you need to create your passion. I'm sorry, people say you need to find your passion. You can create it. And it sounds like you're going to do that by finding what you love and really going into it. And like the real estate thing might be the best thing for you. Maybe that'll blow up, right? Fastest thumbs on TikTok. I look for subs and fits mount equipment. Okay, cool. I like that. All right. Hopefully we get to 10,000. I want to see what happens here. Oh. Am I past 10,000? For me, it says 9,007. It says 9.7K on the top left of my screen. My mom just joined on Instagram. Hi, Mom. So my mom is one of my biggest supporters, and I love her to death. And she's my hero. Because my mom has been through some trials and tribulations. She came to this country to continue her education, and she met my dad, and along came me. And I definitely changed their plans. But my mom has been through a lot of stuff, and I really appreciate her, and I love her, and I support her, and she supports me in a lot of huge ways, and I really appreciate it. So I'm at 10.3. That's awesome. I don't see it on my screen. It says 9.7, but thank you guys for getting me to the 10.3 or 10.5. I appreciate it. Have you seen? Yeah, Lord of Lips is awesome. He's very funny. I love watching his stuff. So I'm thinking about incorporating some comedy into my videos. If you guys watch my videos, you know that I don't really have the comedic touch, but I like being funny, and I feel like I am when I want to be. But I think I might start making some funnier videos, because the Lord of Lips, like, it's hilarious, and he also addresses issues, and yeah, he's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I love real estate, just a lot of work. I recruited in the Navy for 3 years. Real estate is more work. Maybe you're at that next step where you hire a team and they do the work for you. Maybe you remove yourself a little bit from the business. Just a thought. Just be you, for real. Don't do anything that feels forced. Absolutely. It gets obvious and burnt out. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I want to try it because I think I would enjoy it, but I don't know if it's me. So I might try it and then see how it feels and then decide if I want to keep doing it. But like what I do in my videos, like, that is me. That's me. And I really love being me. It's the best person that I can be. So I can see now that it says 10,000. Thank you guys for getting me past the 10,000. I appreciate you guys. Is there any way, Rain, that I can repay the favor? Is there anything I can do to repay the favor? More cowbell and you'll be okay. What's cowbell? Heck yes. Polar Vortex just joined. What's going on? More people are joining. Beats by Shroot just joined. What's up, Beats by Shroot? Love that name. I love The Office. I grew up in the Marine Corps watching The Office all the time. I could definitely win a Office trivia night. Jenny P, yo, just joined. What's up, Jenny P? Where you from? If you're just joining the live, do me a favor. Let me know where you're from, what branch you served in. And, if you got out, let me know how long you've been out for. Sun Dance just joined. More people are joining. This is awesome. Can you guys see how many people are watching? Because it only tells me that it's 7, but I feel like it's more than 7. Right? Can you guys see how many? An SNL skip, more cowbell. Okay, I'll have to look that up. Sits people. Okay, yeah, I mean, hey man, sits is sits. That's cool. I don't care. That's more than 0. And I appreciate all you guys being here. So thank you very much for all of your love and support. I know it's late, so I know y'all should probably be in bed. Except Rico. Rico, what time is it over there for you now? What is it, like 8 p.m. probably? Sundance join. Thank you. Holding people is difficult to start small, especially at this time. Yeah, absolutely. But we made it. This is an accomplishment for me, so I appreciate it. Honestly, it's odd how TikTok or people decide to watch. Yeah, I don't really I don't understand the algorithm here, but I love whatever the algorithm is, because I post videos on Instagram and they get 130 or 1,000 views, and the same videos here get sometimes 15,000 views. I had a video here that I talked about how leaving the military is like leaving your ex-girlfriend, and that video got 230,000 views. The same video on Instagram got like maybe 1,000 views. I've seen people with 40,000 followers have 4 viewers. Interesting. Yeah, it's weird. 8:19 p.m. So Rain, maybe you can help me with this since you're very well versed. How can I get more people to watch my live? I assume you're going to tell me to schedule it. Daryl, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Yes, I've seen people with 1,000 hold over 200 people. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how it works. I have no idea. I don't really come on live too often. I say watching your video this long, advise 30 minutes now. I'll have 3 or 5 different people do lives. Rico, I'm a little confused by your message. I'm not sure what you mean. It's more about quality than quantity. I'm going to do better. Daryl, what's up? Welcome to the live. Thank you for joining. I say watching your video this long, advise 30 minutes now. I'll have 3 or 5 different people do lives. I don't know what you're trying to say, brother. Daryl, what's up? Welcome to the live. Where are you from, brother? What branch did you serve in? The algorithm will send more videos. Okay. Oh, so more people will get to see my videos now. I would take consistency every day at a certain time or every week at a certain time. I'm working on that. I work in law enforcement, so my shift changes every month, but I could definitely do the same time for a certain time for 1 month and then just switch it the next month. I could definitely do that. Yeah, that scheduled is lovely. Okay, I will definitely start having a schedule. Post your schedule on all your socials. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely do that. Alyssa, thank you for joining. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Where are you from? Kevin, thank you for joining. Where are you from, brother? It's a grind. It takes time, but you're a good dude. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Today's been a really good night. It's been really beautiful. TikTok is more raw. I agree. I think it definitely is. Alisa, what's up? Where are you from? Am I saying your name right? Is it Alisa or Alyssa? If it's Alyssa, type the number 2. I want to say it right. Alyssa? Jordan's back. What's up, Jordan? We made it past the 10,000 likes. Thank you for being here because you see a lot more of people than edits. Yeah, I definitely don't. Okay, Alyssa, I said it right. Okay, cool. Thank you for joining, Alyssa. Where are you from? And did you serve in the military? What branch were you from? Jordan, what did you have to do? Are you a team leader? Oh no, yeah, team leaders. Yeah, all 331s have team leaders. Yeah, Jordan came back. Washington, love that. That's awesome. I sure did. I was doing some old order stuff. So you write paragraph order, 5 paragraph orders. Bamsis, Osmiak. Kevin, what's up? Thank you for joining. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you being here. Match Moments just joined. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you being here. Where are you from, Match Moments? Doing practice order, so I'm a little more ready for A school. What's A school? Is that something new? I don't know if I've heard of A school. Alyssa, were you in the military? It's Navy term. Yeah, but Jordan's in the Marines. So unless that's something that I don't know how it works. Join the team, y'all. Hit the heart me and turn notifications on. Yes, what she said. Wait, she or he? Sorry. I've been meaning to ask you, is it she or he? I didn't want to get it wrong this whole time. I think you told me earlier. I know, I feel so bad right now. Thank you for following me, Match. I appreciate you. We've talked. Okay. It's okay. So what is it? Which one? I want to get it right. Military spouse. Okay, well, thank you for being here. Reina, I'm a lady. Okay, cool. I thought so. I had a feeling. I think it was something that you said earlier today. You said silly. You said not your voice, silly, your message. So I figured. But thank you. I appreciate you. You're a sweetheart. And military spouse. Thank you for joining, Alyssa. What branch? did your husband, or is he serving in right now? You're dead. Yeah. User 928358231747 just joined. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Appreciate you being here, brother. Yeah, probably still the same. Okay, got you. Thank you, Liam. Oh. Navy. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for being committed to thank you for being devoted to your husband and for supporting him during his time in the service. I'm sure he appreciates it, and we appreciate you. Sasha Alexander just joined. How you doing, Sasha? Where are you from, and where did you serve, if you served? So join the team, please, like Rain said. She said something about hitting the profile and then hitting the button or hitting the bell or something like that. Navy. Okay, yeah, I just read that. Nathan Rivers just joined. What's going on, Nathan? Welcome to the live. Where are you from? Eric Ruiz just joined. What's going on? Welcome to the live. Where are you from? 11,000 now. A little more cowbell. I served for 5.5 years. I did an early out program. So I had a 7-year contract, which they were offering in 2008. And I was in the Marine Corps in Afghanistan. Well, Pendleton with 3-1. But I deployed to Afghanistan. I see that Sarah just joined Instagram Live. She's one of my clients. She should be sleeping, but I should be sleeping too. Sarah, do me a favor. You're watching on Instagram. Comments below. Now, my TikTokers won't be able to see this, but Sarah, since you're watching, comment below if you are enjoying your time in the VetRise Academy. You were born in Camp Pendleton, Liam. So how did you go? Oh, your dad was a Marine. So your dad was a Marine. You were born in Camp Pendleton, but you joined the Navy. I like it. Changing it up a little bit. Or really once a Marine, always, right? Yeah. I mean, I have my qualms about that. I think that the term once a Marine, always a Marine has to be used for the right reasons. It has to be about maintaining the spirit de corps, the intestinal fortitude, but not using it as a reason to be debaucherous all the time or be angry or be resentful, right? So it has to be for the right reasons. Gamblers, pissers, drinkers just joined the IG. What's up, man? How you doing? So Sarah, I'm waiting for you to comment on IG. Are you enjoying the program? Are you enjoying my VetRise Academy, the coaching? Yes or no? Liam Baines, I hear that so much. I bet you do. Your whole family is Marines, right? Thank you, Alyssa. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Alyssa, I think we've spoken before, but have you watched any of my videos by any chance? You can tell you're on many socials because of different terms. Yeah, so check it out, dude. Let me show you. Let me show you Rain. So this is my setup. I got StreamYard. This is Facebook, IG, and the TikTok is on my phone because I can't stream from anywhere on the internet unless I can. And then you're going to tell me something new that I didn't know. I wanted to join the Marines. I joined the military because I became a dad early. Didn't want to be. Yeah, but I'm sure it's the biggest blessing of your life. But Marine boot camp would have made me miss my daughter's birth. Well, in my opinion, you made the right choice. Being there for your daughter's birth is very important. I didn't get to be there for the birth of my daughter recently for other reasons, and it will forever haunt me. Most TikTok people have multiple phones and a burner account. Why would they have multiple phones? How would that help? And why would I want to have a burner account? Teach me, please. So my dad said, do the Navy. Funny thing, she was born early and missed it anyway. Oh, sorry to hear that. Oof. But you're here now. Exactly, yeah. But here I am 24 years later. Yeah, you did something amazing. Yeah, I've seen it too. Good, I'm happy to hear that. The Sway just joined. Sway, welcome to the live. They rate profiles and stuff. Oh, okay. Yes, multiple accounts. So how would it benefit me to have multiple? Oh, I get it. So you're saying that other people have multiple phones. I still don't get it. So is it so they can go live on TikTok and Instagram on multiple phones? Oh, okay. So multiple accounts, so they can use the phone without messing up the live. I see. Okay. Just in case one gets banned or shadow banned. Okay. The burner account to check profiles and stuff. Okay, while they're on the live, or in case of banned. Okay. So should I have another account? Jesus Garcia joined. Welcome to the live. Not yet. Okay, cool. All of that. Okay, gotcha. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. I'm learning so much. When you grow. Okay, yeah, I'm at 20 right now, and that to me feels like a lot. It's an investment. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. I need to go see the massage therapist. Back is killing me. Yeah, 20K is huge. I assume it feels like it. I remember when I first started making videos, I had like 300 people on here. The video that went viral for me was when I made a video about how veterans don't come back into society, that they were never a part of society, and I wanted to talk about the issues that veterans face. I just started going live, and they put me on a suspension. Why did they do that? So, Alyssa, something that happened to me. Well, Rain might be able to help you, and Liam too, because apparently he's very knowledgeable with this as well. Something that happened to me is I went live as I was driving, and apparently that's a big no-no. I mean, I had the phone set up, and I wasn't touching it. I was just looking at the road, and I was going to just do a live and talk, right? And Sarah commented on IG that she's enjoying the program, plethora of knowledge being shared, very motivating. Haven't felt this disciplined and strong in a while. I love seeing that, Sarah. Keep winning. I'll see you Tuesday. Can't wait. And you're going to have the best check-in this upcoming Saturday. I'm so proud of you. You're doing amazing stuff, and I'm so freaking proud of you. And I'm happy that you finally got your t-shirt. I know you were waiting for it for a while, and I apologize that it took so long, but I'm happy you finally got your t-shirt. But multiple phones or laptops would all allow you to go live on Insta and TikTok at the same time. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm using StreamYard to go live on Instagram and on Facebook and on YouTube, and I'm using my phone to do live on TikTok. Followers don't equal consistent people staying and participating on your lives. Yeah, I've noticed. I think that I have to definitely do more lives. Yeah, driving is a huge no-no. I know. I didn't know. And there's a lot of words to learn not to. So don't swear. I've tried not to. I almost said a word earlier that I definitely should not have said, but I didn't say it. So don't swear, or at least try not to. I'm assuming it's swearing, and don't do while I'm driving. Got it. Most people, it's hate speech, but it could be just a song in the background. Yeah. I definitely want to make sure that doesn't happen to me. Also, get around the driving thing. Just put a green screen up. Swearing isn't awful. It's just certain words. Okay, so I'm guessing like the bad words, right? Like the ones that we don't say anyway. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Sarah on IG said, see you Tuesday. Good night. Go to sleep. I'm about to in a little bit. I'm just really still riding the high, and I'm enjoying my time on TikTok here. It's a filter on here. Okay. It's almost impossible for me not to swear. Alyssa, maybe that's why you got shadow. I don't know, suspended. I don't know. It's a filter on here, the green screen. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely going to develop a schedule. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget, because I like to write down the idea so I don't forget. So create schedule for TikTok Live. And then post it on my socials, post it on my story. Got it. Yeah, you can curse, but there are a bunch of no words. Okay, I can assume what they are. Yeah. No, don't, no. Alyssa, you trying to get me in trouble. Code it? Well, just think of all the words that if you said it on in a crowd, people would look at you and probably end up on the internet or something. Don't list them. No, don't. Alyssa, you try to get me in trouble. But is there a list somewhere? Probably, I don't know. Hey, can we change the subject here? Thank you for liking the live. You're the best. I know. I'm just pulling your leg. Mostly just learn them. Cody, what's up? Welcome to the live. Where you from, brother? Well, guys, listen. It's been fun, but it's 1:30 in the morning for me, and I think I'm gonna call it. I have to be up early in the morning. Gotta hit the gym, and then back at work. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live here in a minute or two. Just want to say goodbye to you guys. Chris, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you spending all this time with me. Have a good night. I'm gonna head to bed soon too. Respect my schedule, absolutely. I talked so much about that, yet here I am not doing it. But you know what? Sometimes we have to adjust, and it's worth it, right? So this was a good time. Thank you for the chat as well, Alyssa. Hope you have a good night. 11:35. Need a shower. Was just at the gym. Good. Getting that workout in, Liam. Jordan, God bless you too, brother. Let me know when you get back. I'll come back to Horno and we'll have some fun. Good night, Liam. I appreciate you. Rain, you are the very best. You are the GOAT. Thank you. Please send me any info and we'll definitely keep in touch. I really appreciate you. And Rico, 8:35 p.m. Me too, in the gym as well. Show off. Good for you, bro. Good for you. And thank you for getting me over 10,000. Rain, what does it say that I'm at? I see 10,007. I see 10.7K. I think your numbers might be more updated than mine. I'm just curious before I head out. Oh. All right, guys. Thank you all for everything. This has been a pleasure. I appreciate y'all so much. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day tomorrow. 11.1. That's cool. I don't see that yet. I see 10.8, but that's awesome. All right. Good night, everybody. Rain, Jordan, Liam, Rico, Chris, whoever's still hanging out. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for spending time with me. I really appreciate y'all so much. Rico, I'm looking forward to talking with you. I didn't see what day you scheduled it for, but I'll send you another message in the morning, even though it's not even too late for you right now, but you got the gym in the morning. Rain, you're the best. You guys are all the best. So thank you guys. God bless you. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that one of the words that I can't say? Tomorrow? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Looking forward to chatting with you tomorrow. It'll be awesome. Dub Square, thank you for joining, but I'm actually ending the live. Good night, everybody. Take care. Bye, everybody. And thank you for your time. Good night, everybody.